Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today we are looking at the battle of the big boys. For those of you that are very fortunate enough to have the ability to spend a lot of money on a thermal weapon scope, these are the two best thermal weapon scopes that are currently on the market, period. You're not going to get better than any of these two, but both of them, I'm going to show you got pros and cons. Obviously in price point, in terms of actual quality, in terms of the actual sensors inside, and what you gain from each unit. So what are the units in question? The first one is the Stellar SQ50 Pro. That is the top of the line from HIKMICRO in terms of sensor and obviously a 30mm tube weapon scope. You're looking at a 640 by 512 with a 12 micron pixel pitch, something not brought out by a lot of other different thermal brands at the moment, but I say HIK really have brought it out and they really have absolutely nailed it. And then next to me, on my left, we have the ever etched into our night vision and thermal world, the Pulsar Thermion 2 XP50 Pro. That's the latest from obviously their 14 products that they released at IWA earlier in March. That is a 640 by 480 with a 17 micron pixel pitch. So slightly wider pixel pitch, but of course I'll go into details a bit on each one in a minute. 30mm tube on both scopes. Both of them have this sort of interface right on the top on the ocular, and then of course you've got your side button on each one as well to go through your main menu systems. We have them both set up here. We're currently looking at some sheep about approximately 850 meters away, and what we're going to do is we're going to push through the paces just to show you how good each thermal sensor is, and obviously we're going to have them side by side on an image just so you can have a look. So before we do that though, I'm just going to show just a brief spec on the magnification. Digital magnification on the Stellar is 1 to 8 times, optical starting at 2.5 times, so therefore if you obviously work it out from there, that goes up to sort of just around the 18 sort of times optical mag. The Fermion is a 2 to 16 optical times, so obviously again 1 to 8 times digital, so as you say, but it shows the actual optical magnification, whereas the Stellar shows the digital magnification. If you want any more information on, of course, what the difference between optical mag and digital magnification is, then of course just put some comments below. We're more than happy to explain it to you. Of course, there is some stuff on our website explaining it as well. So that's enough about the techie side of each one. What we're going to do now, look at the target. Obviously you'll see the sheep moving around, and what I'll do with both units is that you just see me magging in, and obviously we focus and go from there. So I'll go on to the Stellar first. If we have a look, obviously we can see our sheep. We've got it in a nice white hot configuration, and you've got the zoom dial on the side here. So I'm just going to click up, and it's a really nice smooth zoom. See it? And obviously it is going to pixelate, but bear in mind guys, these sheep, they are 800 meters away, so I'm just gonna, there you go, just ping it right up. So that's on maximum magnification. So I'll just show you it going out focus. There you go, just bringing it in and then out the other way. So for 800 meters, you can still, if we look around there, you can still quite clearly tell from the shape that is a sheep. I mean, if you're shooting foxes at 800 meters, fair play, it's not something I'd recommend though. And we just go back out, and there you go, you can see the true definition of the actual target itself. If you wanted to, of course, you can go on to the picture-in-picture. Unfortunately, I can't show you that in the recording, but of course you can go on to picture-in-picture if you have that already set up, and that magnifies up as well. But you say you can just see the definition, just the scanning around, just as those sheep. I mean, those top sheep up there, we're talking sort of pushing 900 meters, so they are a fair old distance away. So if you're not too sure and don't believe us on the distance, obviously the camera behind me, so this one there, you will see that those sheep are actually a considerable distance away. So just going on to the Fermion now, and what we'll do is we'll just mag up. So it's go on, there you go. It's more of a jumpy mag, but say it's still high quality on there. And so all we do is we're just going to focus around. It's slightly more pixely, and that's probably due to the fact it's a 17 micron rather than a 12 micron. But what you can do, so press and hold, that puts my picture-in-picture up there. So obviously I can quite clearly see the targets if needs be. And so just playing with that focus, and it is ever so slightly pixelated. But you can just see the difference that 12 makes over 17 microns in the actual units themselves. So if I just take it off picture-in-picture, go back up, there you go. I just want to get it in proper focus. Yeah, that's probably the best I can get that one. Bring it all the way back down. Now, with both units, of course, you have got a good range of colour palettes. You've only got 4 colour palettes on the HIK, whereas on the Thermion, you've got a considerable amount more. So you can go through obviously your different, your white hot, your black hot, your ultraviolet, all that sort of stuff. There is more options on the Pulsar than there are on the HIK, but of course, at the end of the day, once you find a colour palette, that's it. You're not really going to change, are you? Let's be honest. And 99% of the time, it's either white hot or black hot, so you don't really see too many different other palettes on there. In terms of zeroing, both of them very easy to set up. So I recently did a Stellar SQ50 zeroing video. As you saw, easy peasy to set up. There is a Pulsar video out there as well. Again, same setup, nice and easy, multiple reticle profiles, multiple different weapon systems you can put these both on. Both of them are very, very good scopes indeed. One big thing, of course, when it comes to thermal is the price. You're talking here for the Fermion 2 XP50 Pro, you're talking sort of just under 4.5, on average sort of 4.3, 4.4. For the Stellar SQ50, you're talking 3.5 grand. You're talking nearly £1,000 less for the HIKMICRO, and obviously I'll let you guys judge on the pictures themselves. Obviously I've seen what's gone through the scopes. I won't exactly see the comparison until we get the two up together on the actual computer itself, but obviously I have my opinions on which one I think is best at distance. I'm not going to tell you that now, but obviously I say have a look on the videos and let me know what you think. Both of them, obviously the menus are operated through the side button, what would be obviously normally your side focus or your illumination on a standard day scope. So again, nice and easy to access. Both of them have a front adjustable objective rather than a side focus itself. Probably one thing I would like to see added to thermal scopes in the future is obviously focus on the side. You'll see it actually on the Fermion 2 XP50 Pro LRF. It's got the ambidextrous sort of focus on the front. Really, really nice touch on that one. Obviously to have an LRF built into high quality like that as well, it's very, very good. One thing I will be excited to see, because in terms of the actual specs themselves, the HIK does beat it in terms of the sensor and beats the Pulsar. So when the Fermion 2 XG50 comes out, the XG50 Pro comes out, which has the same sensor, nigh on the same sensor inside, just a few less pixels than the SQ50, then we're really going to see exactly how well these two scopes compare. But thermal weapon scopes are coming on and on and on. I mean, you look sort of 5-6 years ago and you think, can I comfortably identify that target there? Do I know what it is? With these two, yes, they're the top of the range. Both of these scopes I clearly identify. Yep, that's a fox at 400 yards. I'm quite happy to go a bit further and take that shot. So guys, I say that's just a quick rundown of both these two units. I absolutely love both these units. As I say, I'm night vision thermal aficionado, as you all know. And this sort of stuff, it's just fantastic just to see how much it has come on over the past sort of 4 or 5 years. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. As always, leave your comments below. We're really interested to see what you have to say with it. If you think I'm full of a load of crap, then fine, say it. I don't mind. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been James, your night vision and hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.